Today, Soak 101. What is soak? Why do we soak? Why did we make it? And what do you need to know about it? Soak is a wash designed to take care of all of the things that you cherish most. We call those things soak-worthy. So anything delicate that you don't want to put in the machine with a traditional detergent, that's what we want you to use soak for. We have specific wash videos that'll give you detailed instructions on how to take care of different items with soak. What we want you to know is that soak is perfect for hand washing and machine washing, including high efficiency machines on the delicate cycle. Soak is designed with fabric friendly ingredients. It's biodegradable, it's phosphate free, it's SLS free, it's naturally derived with plant-based ingredients. And what that means is that you can trust this product. In order for soak to be biodegradable, the liquid has to be clear. And we know that our bottles look like they're all different colored liquids, but they're actually not. It's the label that gives that illusion, and inside the liquid is clear. We also use 100% post-consumer resin plastic for our bottles. And what that means is you might see little imperfections on the surface of the bottle, and we are okay with that because what that means is we're already using materials that have been out there in the world. We're not using new materials, we're using recycled materials. And with that, you get little imperfections, but it's really important to us to be using recycled material. Our labels are printed with plant-based inks, and what that means is that this label material is the same material as our bottle, and they are recyclable together. So when you use your bottle of Soak Up, this can be recycled in most recycling programs. While these bottles are fully recyclable in most recycling programs, please check with your individual recycling programs, and all the information you're going to need for that is on the bottom of the bottle. On our website, you can read the ingredients and see what's in a bottle of soak. We come from a skincare background, and what that means is soak is so gentle you could take a bath in it. We're not suggesting that you run home and take a bath in soak, but what that means is that all of our products are made in a Health Canada skincare certified facility. So our ingredients are really gentle and safe for all of your favorite clothing and for you yourself. So it's safe on your hands, it's safe on baby clothes, and it's just a generally really safe product to have in your house. The other thing that's unique about our product Soak is that Soak is a no rinse product. Well, what does that mean? But what it means is that you don't have to rinse and rinse and rinse forever to get all the bubbles out when you're doing your hand washing. You're simply gonna put your garment in one of our basins with a little bit of soak, swoosh it around, and let it do just that, let it soak. The way the formula is designed, the detergent particles are going to grab onto the dirt particles in your garment and they're going to pull them out and attach them to the water. And they're removing them from your garment, whether it's lingerie, swimwear, workout wear. Soak is going to take the dirt, bond it with the water, and then it's going to go out down the drain. And the reason that it's designed as a no-rinse product is because if you're washing an Aran sweater or a really big garment or a quilt or a favorite dress, the more squeezing and agitation and getting the water out and rinsing that you have to do, the more wear and tear is being put on the fibers, and we want to reduce wear and tear on the fibers. If you prefer to rinse it out, you can absolutely give your garment a quick rinse. The idea is that you don't have to, so the less handling you do, the better. With lingerie, our customers almost always give it a quick rinse out, but you don't have to worry about rinsing and rinsing and rinsing and rinsing, because you know what happens when you rinse and rinse? Your hands feel terrible. The water's cold, you feel gross, you've wasted half your afternoon, and then what happens? You're not really happy about the experience. And then what happens? You don't do hand washing ever again. When you don't do hand washing, you don't wear your favorite items in your closet that need to be hand washed. And what we really want to do is encourage you to wear those items by using soak. One question we always get is, how much do I use? Well, you're going to use about a capful or 5 milliliters, a teaspoon, that kind of size in a sink or a basin that's about a gallon. So a traditional sink that you would have at home. We always get asked, how much soak would you put in the washing machine? Well, that's kind of a crazy question. One summer, we had an intern at the office and her entire job was to answer the question, how much soak do you use in the washing machine? At the end of a long and educational summer, what we learned was that there is no proper answer to that question because every machine is different, every wash cycle in every machine is different, and every machine uses a different amount of water. And in case you ever feel like looking in more detail, most detergent packaging just recommend a small, medium, or large load. They don't even specify how much water. So we recommend a couple of capfuls in the machine, the way you would a traditional detergent, because you're using this in place of your other detergent for your delicate things in your machine. So a couple of capfuls, because it's a low suds formula, which has to do with no rinse, less is more. Do not put half your bottle in the machine just because you think it's going to get things more clean. One of our favorite soak stories is about a customer who came to us and said they needed a new bottle of soak because their husband told them that this was the worst bubble bath they had ever bought because it took half the bottle to get enough suds for him to have a bath. Well, she pointed out that this is a no-rinse wash for delicates, not a bubble bath, which is why you don't get a lot of suds. It's not meant to give you a lot of suds. It's not meant to give you that bubble bath experience. It's meant to give you a good cleaning experience. It's meant for minimal handling on your delicates. So she told him that he had to buy her a new bottle of soak and he wasn't ever allowed to touch it again. We've designed soak in 3 really convenient sizes. This is our full-size bottle, and you get about 75 washes in the bottle. So this is the most economical size if it's for you at home, if it's a gift, if it's for somebody that you want to learn about soak. This little guy is our flight-friendly travel bottle. It is 3 ounces, 90 ml, safe for you to take on a plane anywhere in the world. This is the perfect travel companion. We have pictures of this bottle on the Camino Trail. We have pictures of this bottle on African Safari. We even have a picture of this bottle sitting on the Great Wall of China. We call this bottle Try It, Travel With It. If you want to gift someone the experience of soak and you don't want to commit to a full-size bottle, this is your travel-size bottle. This is what we recommend you use for that. By this point, you should really be familiar with this little guy. This is our mini soak. This is a single-use sample. It has a little hole on the top, so you can attach it to a garment, you can attach it to a present, you can put it right on the ribbon if you're gifting someone lingerie or a sweater or yarn or anything delicate. This has enough for 1 wash, and 1 wash means 2 or 3 bras in a sink, a workout outfit, a couple sweaters. When you're putting this in the sink, you want to make sure that there's enough water to move around and through the garment. So you don't want to put 5 sweaters in one sink with this little sample, because it's just a single-use sample of soak. Soak comes in a variety of fragrances, and it also comes in scentless. Everything we make also comes in scentless. There's no difference in these 2 formulas, even though this one's called Scentless for your sensitive side. They're both for your sensitive side. This one's just designed for the customer that doesn't want any fragrance at all. This is Flatter. Flatter is a starch alternative smoothing spray. What that means is it comes from the same skincare background that our other products do, and it's designed to help you with wrinkle release. Whether you want to iron or just spray on a garment to let the wrinkles release, this is the perfect complementary product to apparel, quilting and sewing, your favorite shirt, men's shirts, anything that you need to give a little bit of wrinkle release to. Flatter also has anti-static properties, so it's great as a static remover, whether you're talking about a skirt, a sweater, or a shirt. A few sprays of Flatter and your static problem is gone. This is Handmaid, and you might be asking why the people at Soak make a hand cream. Well, it's because your hands are a really important part of your life. If you're hand washing something, you want to give your hands a little bit of love after the hand washing experience. If you're a crafter and you're knitting or you're sewing or you're making something, your hands are working as hard as you are, and this is a little bit of love for your hands. This is soak worthiness for your hands because your hands are such an integral part of your life. Handmaid is enriched with vitamin E and A and comes from a shea butter base. And what's really unique about this product is it goes in really quick. You put it on your hands, it dissipates right away, and you can get right back to what you're doing. Apply sparingly, rub thoroughly, and get back to it.